G'day, my name is Benny Mahoney. I'm from the Gold Coast. I'm 24 years of age. I'm an ex-Muay Thai fighter, gone professional boxer, and here's my story. I see boxing as a passion. All my knockouts from Muay Thai came from my hands and elbows anyway, so yeah, I still got the fire for it, and I want to push that and take it as far as I can in boxing, and I want to make sure that this is what I do for the rest of my life. I think mental preparation is a massive thing for me. Again, if you can't envision it and see it before it happens, it's not going to happen. The same as anything in life. If you are mentally exhausted, you're going to get anxious, you're going to get sick. I think going into a fight, you've done your 12-week camp, you've done all that you can, no stone unturned. There shouldn't be anything to worry about. I just think if you can stay consistent and stay focused, that mental is definitely 90% of my fight game. I don't really have any strategies when it comes to mental preparation. I just stay focused, so no matter what I'm doing every day, I think to myself, is this benefiting my end goal? If it's not, then I'd put that down. The biggest thing, again, is just to stay as focused as I can every session, every meal, every activity I do. It's got to be specific to what I'm doing in the end game. As long as you stay focused and you stay sharp and focus on the target at the end of the tunnel, then that's what matters. I've always reached out towards movies, and I know it sounds silly and whatnot, but I've always gone on YouTube and looked up stuff like motivational videos. I've looked up stuff that kind of fires me up, you know, certain quotes or things that people have said in the past. I've watched movies, like my favourite movie is Coach Carter. I still watch that like 2 or 3 times a year. Like I froth it, I think it's so good. So yeah, just going back to stuff that when I originally started fighting, that gave me that original dream. Watching videos, watching motivation, it just gives me that little bit of a fire. I see a lot of athletes that are very, very professional. You see guys, Roger Federer for tennis, see guys like Anthony Joshua for boxing, that they live their brand. Yeah, I think that's what I base back to.
I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man. I took the pistol and I shot all the lights. I started running in the middle of the night.
Stay inspired is a slogan, I suppose, that I run by. I've got it on all my gear. I've got it tattooed on my wrist. For me, it's something to live by. When I was younger, there was a lot of things that could have taken me off track, a lot of things that could have, you know, taken my vision off my end goal. And when I go back to YouTube and I go back to watch some high-level athletes, they inspire me to stay on track, and I want to push it out there to get in other people's face with that as well. You know, that if you can always be inspired, you've always got faith, you've always got hope. It gives you that little bit more to push and to drive. You know, it just takes you to see one thing that lights a little bit of a fire up, and yeah, for me, I just take it back to my roots, and it's a bit of a slap in the face, and remind myself just to stay focused and stay on track and stay inspired. So in preparation for this fight, I have had copious amounts of help that I'm super grateful for. One being Josh, my striking coach. He's been phenomenal. We've been working day in and day out. He's fight IQ brain for striking and for holding is awesome. So we've been doing a lot of stuff in and outside of the ring in preparation for this fight. We've also got Blakey from BMF. He's my strength and conditioning coach. He is an absolute whiz with the mind and body too. He's been helping me a lot in both departments. We've been kicking goals, hitting personal bests and everything, so that's been awesome. I've been working really closely with my sponsor, Combat Nutrition, so they've been looking after me, all supplements, pre, post training, all the way through. Support media, they're really, really good. They're the best product on the market, and I couldn't recommend higher. DDP, my promoters, they're unreal. They have done more for me in the last 6 months than I can even explain, and I'm super grateful for the opportunity that they're giving me come November 30th, fighting for the IBO title. So I can't thank them enough also. A massive thank you to Chris and Deluxe Media, have been looking after me for the last 12 months. For my last 4 fights, they've been in the corner every time. Every weekend they're coming and looking after me and doing amazing content. They're branching into athlete department too. And the videos that they're doing are awesome, and they're popping out media constantly, super consistent and super reliable. So I just want to say a massive thank you to Deluxe Media.
I'm a wanted man.